was a sight from my soul.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. I want to talk about abuse. At the end of the day, abuse is abuse. There's no other way to look at it. Abuse is abuse. Okay? Abuse is hurtful. Abuse is painful. Abuse interrupts the flow of purity. Abuse interferes with the thought, let alone the ability of having happiness. And an abuser will do whatever it takes to make themselves be the victim, period. So you can sit here, feel bad about yourself, don't say anything to anybody, think maybe it's your fault. You don't get up and you don't do anything, and you stay in a situation for so long until it is so bad and too late to get out. So I just want to encourage whoever is being abused, because you know when you're being abused, you know when you feel isolated, and you know when you feel disconnected and detached from the world, because your abuser will not allow you to be free, right? So you carry that guilt, and they flow around life as if everything is great when it is not. So I know it's not easy to walk away from situations that are abusive, right? It starts off emotionally. You have the emotional abuse side of things, then it goes into the mental side of things, and then before you know it, it becomes physical, and by then it could be too late. You know, so why let it go past emotional? But I know that we all go through it because we're not quite sure. So we give it the benefit of the doubt. We stay, we take it, we take it, we take it. And then once it gets into the mental aspect of things, whew, it's like, okay, now you got you thinking like, dang, or is it me? Is it, you know? And then before you know it, when the physical comes, oh my God, and then who's gonna believe you? People will be like, well, how come you didn't say anything? How come this? How did this happen? Are you sure? They second guess you, they doubt you, they make you feel even worse. And then before you know it, some people don't make it after that. So if you know right now that you are dealing with an abusive situation right now, when is enough is enough? You know, I know you've probably questioned yourself. You think you probably can make it better. I'm sure you think you can help it. You think that you can do the best for this person that's abusing you. Matter of fact, you have hope because this person, and when I say this person could be a male or female, all right? An abuser is a male or female. Let's just get that clarified out the gate, But you second guess yourself. You don't tell anybody because what would that look like, So you just keep it to yourself. When you keep it bottled in, it stays in and fester and fester and fester and fester. And all you're doing is fuming and fuming. You're cooking, you're boiling, you're fuming, and then one day you're gonna snap. Why? Because you did not do anything when it was going on. So you end up snapping and becoming the abuser yourself. Because an abuser will make you become an abuser as well too. It's not a good thing. So abuse is abuse. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it for what? For what? You gotta ask yourself why. Why? Why are you staying in a situation? I've experienced it myself. I've been in an abusive relationship before. And I did my best. But for a long time I was quiet about it. I didn't say anything. I did not do anything about it. I just kept telling myself, well, that one didn't hurt too bad. So, and I kept taking it. I kept staying in it. I kept staying, and it just kept getting worse and worse. By me staying, gave the abuser the power to continue because there was no repercussions. There wasn't any kind of like, there wasn't any punishment for it. There wasn't anything. So basically, I okayed it by staying and staying and staying and accepting it and accepting it and taking it and taking it. So despite of how good of a person I was and how quiet I was and hoping that it would change and be better, I was doing myself a disservice, So me boiling and talking within myself, being mad within myself, fuming within myself, wasn't doing anybody around me any good. So once I had the encouragement to talk to myself in a different light. Like, look, I'm changing. I'm supposed to be a nice person, a good person, but this person is causing me to be angry and frustrated, and no, 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 no. So one day I was like, you know what? I can't take it anymore. I can't. So then I talked to my abuser. I was like, hey, look, I can't do this. You're not happy. I'm not happy. Let's just separate. Let's just go our separate ways. That abuser was like, psh, what? What are you talking about? There's nothing wrong. Let's stay. We got this. Da 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 da. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't. And trust me, it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. So this process is not easy. But for me, like I said, I was so fed up. I was so fed up that I literally had to run with no looking back. And that's what I did. So for me to be who I am today, I had to go through hell. I had to go through so much just to make it out of and run so that I can be back to who I ought to be. A decent, vibrant person. An abuser don't care about how you feel, how you need to feel. They just abuse you to the dirt till you end up under the dirt. They don't care. They just keep doing it. They go around abusing whoever they come in contact with. So if you're sick and tired of it, man, I'm telling you, it's time to run. It's time to run. You cannot just hope that it'll get better. You cannot just sit around and be like, I can help this person or I could change this person. Nope. If I smell an abuse a mile away, I ignore it and walk away. I have zero tolerance with people that are abusive, especially emotionally and especially mentally. People will say things. I just ignore it and remove myself. I don't deal with it. If you cannot be vibrant and elegant and elevate, we're not going to waste each other's time. I'll let you be you and I'll do me happily. So it just takes from being in an abuse situation to now take a standpoint to not be abused anymore. So if you're in a situation like that and you're ready to run, I'm telling you, it's the best thing you could do for yourself, all right? Because at the end of the day, abuse is abuse, period. There's no other way to look at it. No other way to look at it. So don't let an abuser tell you any different, because they're going to lie to you. They're going to make it sound like, oh my God, you just, you're in your own feelings and, they love you and, oh, they care about you and, oh my God, please don't leave me. Please don't do that. I need you. I love you. Oh, I'm sorry. Man, please, that's all nonsense. Because at the end of the day, you should not ever have to feel hurt by somebody else. Period. There's not a way to look at it. So, like I said, abuse is abuse. Walk away from it. Anyway, share your thoughts, share your comments, Let's be in this together and make a difference, It's time to be happy. It's time to be free. It's time to move on with your life, right? In a healthy fashion. And that's how you do it. Acknowledging the abuse and walking away from it. Period. You don't have to deal with it. When an abuser comes and they say whatever they say, let it stop right there. Don't even let it penetrate. But if it does penetrate, let it go right back out the other ear and you're straight and you're good. All right? Anyway, make it a great day. One love, big hugs. And hopefully it's beautiful wherever you are, that I'm enjoying this moment, The moment is great, it's good. So one love, wherever you are, big hugs, and until next time, peace. All real.